All right, folks. I'm at the Bates County Courthouse, where there is a license bureau, DMV, attorney's office, etc. So we're just gonna kind of do a tour of the outside of the building and make our way inside. It's a really nice courthouse. Which I'm glad, because, you know, my taxpayer dollars go to maintaining it, so. No bicycles, skateboards, rollerblades. Sorry to the skateboarders that want to have fun skateboarding, you can't. Sorry. Really is an awesome courthouse. Really well maintained grass as well. They definitely keep up on it. Not sure what that door goes to. Don't really know. Let's check out this memorial over here. Looks like maybe a World War I memorial or something. I'm not sure. Okay, both World Wars, just in memory of our World War vets. Flag up there looks fairly aged. It's got tears and rips all over it. Bunch of names here. Here's a little Civil War information. I feel like reading it out loud, but I don't really feel like taking the time. If you guys want to read it, you can pause the video. Statue's kind of creepy because it legitimately looks like a dude staring at me. And I wish they kind of like labeled their entrances, like, because this is like a 3-part building. Like, this building split up into 3 or 4 different parts of like what it is. Like, there's a DMV in here, there's a courthouse in here, there's the attorney's office, there's a license bureau, but they don't label anything. So it's like, how do you know? It says entrance here, but it's like, entrance to what? No guns, knives, explosives, ammo, dangerous instruments ever allowed in courthouse or on grounds. All people, vehicles, and property subject to search. We'll walk around the other side of the building. employees only. This looks like the main entrance. Says anyone entering this building subject to search. Let's see what this sign says. In the 37th Judicial Circuit of Missouri, Henry, Bates, and St. Clair counties, the sheriff of any county in the circuit, his deputies, and all other peace officers aiding the sheriff or otherwise providing courtroom security are authorized and directed to enforce all reasonable security measures with regard to all people entering the courthouse or any courtroom or judicial office in the courthouse. They are authorized but not limited to the use of metal detectors, x-ray machines, and searches of the persons or possessions of those who desire to enter, come on, or upon the premises. And then they cover the sign. It's like, really? So this is talking about entering the courthouse or any courtroom or judicial office. We're not talking about the lobby. We're talking about, the courthouse or, basically where all the tyranny happens, is where they don't want you to have anything to defend yourself or probably even a camera, I imagine. So this is the side of the building we haven't been yet. University of Missouri Extension, don't really care. Here's the License Bureau. And I really have to pee all of a sudden, so hopefully I can hold it. I'm gonna walk in here. This looks like one of the main entrances, so this is where we're gonna go in. I'm gonna take off my sunglasses. Come downstairs. License Bureau. Juvenile office. This is one of the back doors I was just at. Elevator. This is a dead end. What's that? No, ma'am. I'm doing good. Thank you.
Is there a reason why you're taping?
Yeah, I'm just independent journalist doing a tour of the building. I've never been inside the building before. It's a cool building.
That's fine, but you're taping that. So yeah, we would prefer not to be.
Well, since this is a public building, it's completely lawful for me to do so.
So we can call the sheriff's department. They're going to be fine with you in here taping.
Yes, ma'am. And if they're not, then they don't know the law.
Really?
Yes, really.
Okay, you can move on out of our office.
Well, you can request it, but I'm just gonna keep. Okay, well, I do not have to remove myself, but I mean, I don't have any ill will, just so you know. I'm just doing a tour of the building. Gonna call the sheriff's department. Really? Yeah, really. You have a problem? In God we trust. It's kind of ironic, because the God I worship's all for liberty and freedom, so that lady in there doesn't seem like she's too happy about liberty and freedom, so maybe they should take down that sign. She's a public servant. If you don't want recorded, get a job in the private sector. It's not that hard to figure out. No, ma'am, I'm just doing a tour of the building. Thank you. No cameras. Audio recording devices allowed in the courtroom or on this floor. But see, that's interesting because there's no sign before you walk up the stairs, and this is still open to the public up here. And this is still public property, and it's still accessible to the public. So that sign really is garbage. Not sure what's upstairs. I'm just doing a tour of the building. I've never actually been inside before.
Okay, well, in order to walk in the offices, you need to ask permission.
Oh, for this office?
Yes, because it's employees only, so.
Oh, I didn't see a sign or anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Here. Oh, my bad. It's okay. Thank you, guys. Hi.
Okay. Well, we are, and the one actually has not been, hold on just a second, okay? Can I help you, or?
I'm just doing a tour of the building. I've never been inside before.
Oh, okay. All right, and that's fine, but while I'm on the phone, I just wanna know that you're not recording or anything.
I am.
Oh, okay, well,
I'm not here to invade privacy or anything. I'm just here to
Okay.
do a tour.
okay.
So just you're fine. Carry on. Sorry.
Are you still there? Okay, and can I get your phone number? I'll call you back here in a minute, okay? What is it? Okay. Alright,
So this is upstairs.
okay, that's, and that's fine. Well, I'm sorry, I had somebody picking it up now. There was just somebody here at the door with a recording device, and I was gonna sit here and talk about your case. Anyway, so,
I don't know if you just heard that woman, but she said, "Here, I can continue talking to you now. There was a gentleman recording, and I didn't want to talk to you while he was recording." That is how you handle recording. You say, "I'm not going to talk to you right now if you don't want their information on camera." But you still have to expect people to record in a public place, so she handled that correctly. If just, oh, where'd you go? Just for a piece of advice from a photographer, if you hold the phone horizontally.
I'm not trying, but this is very creepy and not very reassuring that you're going around the courthouse.
It's creepy.
It's very creepy.
Why? Are there any cameras in here?
Are you kidding me? Yeah, everywhere.
Well, that's creepy to me. That my government's watching me, but when I put my
Our
phone in the
safety.
government's face, then it's World War 40. So, just food for thought.
Mm-hmm.
Government usually doesn't like to be held accountable, so I can understand.
Can we help you?
Yes, I'm Gary with Harold Carroll.
Yeah, all right.
You've got
It's got the second page and the first page, but it doesn't show me them. They don't show me any of the pages.
Yeah? Ah. I do think you need to instant response to that. Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Can I help you?
I'm just doing a tour of the building. I've never been inside before, and
Really?
yeah, it's
Are you from the area?
yes. I'm from the area. Yes,
Well, then that means you haven't been in trouble then.
I have not. What do you mean by that?
Well, courts are all upstairs. Most people have been here because of the courts.
Oh, actually, you know what? I lied. I have been in this building before.
Ah!
I just remembered I've been upstairs to take care of a speeding ticket. So
Ah.
that is the one time I've been in here.
Well, it's all public. You're welcome to go in the back and wall back
Thank
there,
you.
too. Yeah, it's
Thank
all
you.
public.
What is your name? Lucille?
Uh-huh.
Awesome, awesome. You will definitely hear good things back from me. So
And who are you?
um, I'm not going to give you my name. Just basically, I tour government buildings for educational purposes, and I put the videos on YouTube to educate the public on their rights to film and etc.
Oh, okay.
So I appreciate your professionalism. You're extremely way more kind than the ladies across the hallway. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah, no, it's all public in my office.
Thank you. You're the first person today that's actually known the law. Thank you. What a nice lady. She gave me permission to come back in the room, and she understands citizens' rights. Very happy.
Okay, I'm gonna put instant response in, but I'm gonna print it from the other one if that works. Okay.
There's gotta be a reason they did that.
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes you feel really weird. What if the next one comes through?
Right.
It had,
Should I log out and log back in and see if that was good?
you know, that might not hurt.
Thank you, ladies, very much.
You have a good day.
You too.
When I wake up and I can tell them to put it back on, I do.
Because the insurance is what verified that, so I'm wondering if
It's not leaving it
he
on.
is not taking it off.
He's using it.
So the treasurer and collector's office, the ladies in there definitely don't know the law, and they're very rude. But Lucille over here in the records office, recorder of deeds office, is extremely nice. Working in the same building and only, 12 feet apart. So that's a good thing. How are you doing, sir?
What are you up to, man?
Oh, I'm just doing a tour of the building. I've really never been in it. I've just seen it from the outside.
Okay, so you're from Bates County?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Well, the women here, they're not comfortable with what you've been doing. So is there a reason why you're...
Which women? These women?
I've just been told there's women here.
Yeah, it's the woman over there on the left in that office. Basically, I've just been upstairs and been on the outside and just doing a tour of the building. I have no ill will. I have no weapons on me. I mean,
Do you have an ID on you?
I do not. I do not have an ID.
Okay.
So I'm an independent journalist.
Okay.
And this kind lady in here, her name's Lucille. She was very, very kind to me and explained that I have every right to do so. She let me out in the back room. So, I thought it was also kind of weird that, a woman 12 feet away from this woman had such an issue with what I was doing, and she was perfectly kind.
I will defend her in this way. Her office is the collector's office, and it's not an actual public office where you can wander around.
Oh, it's
They
not?
do have money and everything.
Oh.
So I will.
Well, I
in her
didn't.
defense, yes.
Okay, I didn't see a
It's a
privacy
collector's office,
sign.
So they do. They have money.
Okay, I didn't see a privacy sign. Or if I would have seen that, I wouldn't have walked in there. But
Yeah.
since the door was open, I assumed it was publicly accessible.
Can I ask what your name is?
I'm not gonna give it, unfortunately.
Okay, well, just so you know, you're in a public building. I can't ask you what your name is and stuff while you're here.
I know.
You're also right to be searched while in this building.
Yes,
By
sir.
doing that, I can ask you what your name is and stuff.
You can ask, but I'm not legally obligated to give it.
Okay, stay right here for me.
it did?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's the answer to everything.
Is this the office I come to for a marriage license?
Yes.
Okay, because I am getting married in October, so I was curious.
Okay,
And
yes, this is.
what all information do I need to provide to get that filled out, and how to?
Photo ID
Okay,
and $48
okay.
in cash if you want the license right then. If
Oh,
you write
okay.
a check, you'll have to come back a week later.
Okay,
I don't
and
take credit cards.
okay, all right. Thank you very much.
You need to stop recording in here.
What's that?
You need to stop recording in here. If
Is
you're gonna face this way, you need to make sure you're facing the other way. You cannot have that facing in this room.
okay. I will. Can you? Is there a sign anywhere that says employees only or any privacy sign?
Well, these people deal with everything in the county with people's socials, people's
Right.
names, stuff like that. So
Okay.
they've asked you, they told you this is not a public office on this side.
Okay, but where does it say that? Because for me to knowingly know that, I have to see a sign. Do you understand what I'm
You've
saying?
been told,
Told by who though?
an officer.
Yeah, but unfortunately, if you're telling me something that's unlawful, I do not have to
It's
follow
not
it.
unlawful.
But can you show me the law that states I cannot be in this office?
It's a collector's office.
But
It's
it's
not a public office, which means private people in there are allowed to tell you not to come in this office.
right, and I understand that. I'm just asking for some kind of information on that.
That's the difference between private property and public property.
I know, but since this is publicly accessible, you understand how I'm seeing that this could be public property.
I'm not going to argue with that. You were told not to record in this room, so don't record in this room.
Okay, and I understand that. I have no ill will. All I'm doing.
Okay. All I'm asking you, if you're going to record, just put the camera out. That's all you got to do.
Okay.
Okay.
So is there a sign or anything that says that? I'm really not. I'm not trying to start trouble. I'm literally.
It's probably one of the law books. If you want to read the law book, I'll get you a law book.
Okay, I've read all the laws on public recording, which is why I'm kind of
Okay.
standing firm on this.
I'm just telling you know that they're just behind her feeling harassed at this point. When
Okay.
harassment comes in, I step in.
I understand that, and that's your job,
Okay?
absolutely.
So I'm asking you to step off to the side right now because they're feeling harassed.
Okay, is it just this office that is?
Are you all feeling any more harassed than more earlier? Okay. At that point, it's harassment charges. So if I were you, I would step over there just for right now.
Okay, well, she also took a picture of me, so I can do
Okay. Let's step over there for right now.
step over
Well, you get
here.
harassment charges.
Harassment charges. Okay.
Okay.
And that would be unlawful, but I will step aside.
Is he coming here?
Hey, sir,
Yes.
could I get your name and badge number?
I'm Deputy Carter, 4907.
4907? Thank you very much.
How you doing?
Just that you go,
Just nodding.
have fun.
Will do. Thank you.
Hope you have a good day, Deputy Carter.
Bootlickers. Hey, sir. So since these public servants told me I can't record in there, that means I cannot record in there. Kiss my boots. How about I gave this courthouse to you, so I'll record what I want in it? How about that? Last time I checked, this was the United States of America, not Nazi Germany. Harassment charges. This is a private part of the building. Why don't I see a sign that states that? Because for me to commit a crime, I have to knowingly know that I committed a crime. And how could I know that if there's no sign saying it is against federal or state law to walk in this room with a camera? There's no sign that says that, so they should get on that.
Okay. If you want to put down the phone for a second, I'll show you where they have signs where it's showing you can't have cell phones in here. I'm not
Okay.
gonna touch your cell phone or anything like that.
Okay.
Just, I'll explain here in a minute. If you just want to put your phone down for a second, no one's gonna touch it, I promise.
Okay.
But I will bring you in here just so you can see the signs, so you know that we're not arguing.
Okay. I did have, I will do that so I can see it. Well, actually, is it the sign right there at the counter, under the counter?
Yes.
That white piece of paper?
Yes.
Okay. I did see that sign. So if you guys could please put a sign on the outside that states that this is a private sector,
They do not have to.
then, okay, well then you can't expect people not to think that they're on public property when the doors are open.
When you walk in and it says do not use cell phones or recording devices when you come in here, it's pretty obvious not to use any cell phone or recording devices.
Yes, but that's more of a preference. That's not law. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Just, if you want, I will show you if you really want to see it.
I saw it. Is it the with the red circle and
Yes.
the yes, I saw that. But since it is not stated, since there is no Missouri statute stated on that sign, it is not a law. Therefore, it's more of a preference.
Hey, how you doing?
And when the doors are open to the public, the what I'm saying is no one would have had an issue with me walking in here if I wouldn't have the camera, correct?
I do not know.
Well, that gentleman just walked in and they haven't yelled at him, so I'd assume not.
Because this is a collector, Jim Pye, he knows why he's here. He's a public official.
Oh, okay. Well, since they are public servants and my taxpayer dollars go to fund this building,
We don't know if your taxpayer dollars do this because you want to identify yourself.
well, I can assure you that they do.
Well,
So,
I'm just letting you know. You
I know.
identify yourself.
Yeah, I know, and I understand that. Basically, all what I'm doing is educating. I do educational videos on rights of the public and your rights as a citizen, because in this day and age, you see slowly rights being infringed upon and taken away. So if we exercise our rights, freedom of the press and right to bear arms, if we do that, it'll make it harder for them to be you give an inch and they will take a mile. And this isn't an anti-public official. This isn't anti-cop. I was going to become a police officer. I really was. I had sent in my application. I had gone the full 9 yards, and then a different life path came, and I decided not to do it. And I've done a ton of studying on the law and and how tyranny is entering this country. And it seems ridiculous to somebody that doesn't really know exactly what I'm getting at, but that is my only intentions, is to educate the public. And so by law, for someone to actually be charged with a crime, they have to do so knowingly. Meaning, if I walk in this room and there is no law stated on the outside of the door that I cannot walk in here with the Missouri statute noted, that I can't walk in here with a camera, then I am absolutely lawful to walk in here with a camera.
Okay, yeah, so you walked in and saw that there was signs saying please put down the camera.
Yes,
Put down the camera.
I understand that, but there is
Because
no...
you crossed in from doing what you wanted to,
Right.
harassing these young ladies in here.
Yes, but they are public servants. So if they don't want
Doesn't
to...
mean you can't harass them. When they ask you, they
I
don't want to
know.
be on camera.
Yes.
They have the right not to be on camera.
Well, they have
None
the...
of the ladies in here have been elected, so they're not a public official. They're
Okay.
not a public servant.
Okay,
Were any of you elected? Thank you.
okay,
Okay? So they have the right to privacy also,
okay.
just the same as you do.
Okay. So yes, and I respect that and I understand that. All I'm saying is for
Why do you
someone
keep women and harass
is
them?
because you hadn't showed up and filled me in on this information. They never once told me that was a private office. Never once.
But the moment they ask you not to record them, you cross into the harassment.
But if I ask you to walk in here without a gun, are you going to do it?
If I've been asked before, I have.
It's not. Do you understand what I'm saying? Missouri Statute 542.400 says there's no expectation of privacy in a publicly accessible building.
Okay.
This is
At that
clearly
point, they
publicly
ask you-
accessible.
But they asked you that they did not want to be recorded and to please step away.
Yes,
and
but
you did not.
yes, but my teacher has also asked me, not to say the word hate in class. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, I have every right of freedom of speech. That doesn't make it right because
Yes,
someone
you don't
told
have the
me.
right to harass people.
That I highly doubt putting a camera in and taking a tour of the building is harassment. I mean, Lucille in this office here had zero issue with what I did.
Well, that's her side.
Right.
When these ladies asked you to step away from them, start
Right.
recording it, and you kept doing it, that became harassment on their side.
Right.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm not going to give it.
Okay, do you realize that this is a government building and you are subject to search?
Yes, sir.
In a government building?
Yes, sir.
So, by failing to give me your name, you're failing to allow me to search. Now, that being said, I respect you.
Okay.
I respect your rights not to give me your information.
Thank you.
But you need to leave. You need to leave. This
Okay.
is not up for discussion.
Okay.
Leave. Now, go.
Okay, but can you
Leave. Go.
Can I get your name and badge number?
My name is Jeremy Davis. My badge number is 4902.
4902.
Out the door.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Could I speak with you for just a second outside?
Turn that off,
Why?
because I don't want it on. Okay.
I'm gonna keep it on.
Bye.
Are you a deputy
I am
or
a deputy.
a
Go.
deputy? Okay.
No, you're trespassing. I'm going to arrest you for trespassing.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Yep, you too. Tyrants. Tyrants. Gonna arrest me for trespassing on my own property that I pay taxpayer dollars on. Gonna arrest me for trespassing on my own property. Unbelievable. Perfect example of tyranny. Cops don't know the law. I got his name and badge number. So I will definitely be filing a report against that jackass. Freaking tyrants. Gonna arrest me for trespassing. I didn't break the law. And the only reason I left is because it'd be just like them to erase the footage on my camera and claim it was for investigational purposes. So I had every right to stay in there. But the reason I didn't stay in there is because I didn't want my stuff erased and searched, and then it's just their word against mine. So you can now see how someone that has the right to film, freedom of the press. Do you think Thomas Jefferson would be okay with how that gentleman spoke to me and be okay with that amount of tyranny? Absolute garbage. So definite fail for the Bates County Courthouse and the Bates County PD. Definite fail. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.